Alright, so just got back from the gym again, as typical for these videos, doing dinner. So what I'm going to do, nice and simple, is heat up some potatoes that I meal prepped earlier in the week. If you guys saw that video, it's uploaded there, part of my whichever one that I uploaded, and it says meal prep on it. And then I'm going to do some eggs, probably one or two, and then a little bit of egg whites. And then just a little trick that I do to make my eggs taste super good, along with not overcooking them, is I'm gonna add some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wings hot sauce, and also a little bit of mustard into the egg batter. Mix that up, and then cook my eggs like that. And then I actually have some leftover meatballs here that my mom just heated up, and a little bit of tomato sauce. You guys have been seeing me eat that for the past couple of videos, honestly, and that's the lean ground beef that I'm charting, or that I keep saying charting because I'm a healthcare worker and I typically say charting, but that I'm logging in my MyFitnessPal. It's got some other stuff in there. It's not just lean ground beef, but I just record it, log it as all lean ground beef, because as long as I'm in the ballpark of the calories, that's all I really care. I don't have to be super specific with it. So I'll just have a couple of those, and that'll be the lean ground beef, like I said, that you guys see. And yeah, that's it, nice and simple. Light. Boom. All right, guys, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? So, another day, another dollar. Boom. So, today was my cardio day, guys. A really good day. Cardio is very important. Don't neglect your cardio. I did just a little bit of easy treadmill incline walking. Nothing crazy, nothing to push myself too hard, because I'm still kind of letting my sciatic nerve heal up a little bit. And so far it's going pretty good. And I don't want to go too much too soon, like too hard. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up setting myself back. I'm going to have to wean it back, which I like back down to the level that I should have been working out at anyways. And then I'm going to delay my recovery and make my injury last longer than it really should. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to take my time, get myself back up into the regular routine, which typically, guys, so I did 30 minutes on the treadmill. The highest incline I think I did was 8, because that's what felt good today. Beyond that, and I felt like my sciatic was going to start to hurt a little bit. And I only did like a 3.3 speed. Typically I'll go like a little bit quicker, a little bit higher incline, obviously. But that's what I did today. And then, so I did 25 minutes of that. And then for the last 5 minutes, I dropped down the incline down to 6, and I dropped the speed down to 3.2, I think. Just to kind of ease it off a little bit, because I was feeling like, you know, I'm feeling good before I push it harder and end up setting myself back. Let me just pull it back a little bit. So that's what I did. Let me just have a quick bite here. So this is the last day of the meatball bonanza, because these meatballs are done now. They're homemade meatballs, and we're gonna have to make more. They're super delicious, honestly. My mom made them just with lean ground beef, spices, and vegetables, and they taste honestly so delicious. They're a little bit higher calorie because they're the lean beef instead of the extra lean, but they're so delicious. I'm really gonna miss these when they're done, but obviously we can make them again. There's a little bit of a red sauce on them, which I didn't track because it's not very much. And honestly, like, I don't even track this juice, and like, it's not a lot, so it's not a big deal. I didn't take very much. Yeah, so, and then, so just so you guys know, like, typically for abs, what I would do is like 20 minutes on the treadmill, but I do a higher incline, more like 10 to 12, depending on the day. And then anywhere from like a 3.2 to like a 3.6 speed. Maybe sometimes even a little bit quicker, but there's no need to cook it like crazy on the treadmill, almost to where you're like running and just looking kind of stupid. So like, yeah, anywhere from that's a good range for me. I guess if you're taller, you can go longer, or sorry, faster, because you got longer legs. Yeah, so with 20-25 minutes of that, I typically then do abs. So I did abs as well. Today was just a light day because I felt my abs were a little bit sore from the last ab day. So I didn't push it too hard. I always do leg raises, and I do it on the, I forget what you call it. I think it's the captain's chair. So it's that thing with the backrest and where you can tuck your elbows in. And then I just do my leg raises like that, as opposed to hanging leg raises. Because I find hanging leg raises, unless you use straps, like your grip, unless you got superhuman grip as well, you're probably gonna fail out on your grip before your abs fail out. And it's just something like, maintaining grip strength can be like kind of tough. It's like a different kind of like burn, a different kind of mental strength to have a strong grip. Which reminds me, I do intend to start training my grip again at least once a week, just with the grippers at least. And then I also have the forearm roller machine that you can use for forearms, and it also does like grip as well, obviously, because your forearm strength is associated with your grip as well. So I did those leg raises, and typically for like a full ab day, I then go to the mats and do medicine ball Russian twists, where you stay still and you just twist. And you try not to twist with it. Like you're twisting your arms, but you're keeping your body still. You're like resisting the twist. And I don't go very heavy with the medicine ball. I use the lightest one that we have at the gym, which is 6 pounds, because I don't want to build up my obliques to make them blocky, but I still want to develop them so that there's actual like muscle in that area and definition in that area. And you still need to develop the muscle for it to show through. But you don't need to make it like super big muscle, so you don't need to like progressively overload, in a sense, your obliques. So I keep the weights light that I use for it, and then I just increase my reps and decrease my rest time. So that way I'm increasing intensity in a different kind of format, not so much as to build my obliques super blocky, but just develop them a little bit. So when my body fat gets low, they actually show through as like definition. So like I said, I just did the hanging leg raises today, or the captain's chair leg raises or whatever. And then typically on like a full cardio day, back to baseline, I would do the Stairmaster for 10 minutes. I would do up to like the first 5 minutes warm up, and then a fast 5 minutes, and fast for me, obviously. So it may not be that fast for everybody else. So I typically work up, lately I was working up to a speed of like 13, I think, or maybe 14. And I do that for 3 to 5 minutes. If I can maintain it for the 5 minutes, great, depending on the day. If I can only keep it up for 3 minutes, then for the last 2 minutes, I drop it down, say to 12, but still, like, that's still fast, only drop it down slightly. And then after the full 10 minutes, I then cool down for a minute or two. And yeah, that would be like, by the end of that, I'm like sweating like crazy. That's where I typically get my heart rate up. It's almost like HIIT in a sense. I definitely got my heart rate. Just holding the handles, I've seen my heart rate get up to, I think like 170, high 170s, maybe 180, which is pretty high. Like that's pushing the heart rate pretty good. So that's a nice like cardiovascular training session, in the sense that like you're pushing your cardiovascular system to improve your heart health and to improve your endurance, your VO2 max, like your overall like health of your body, and just your ability for your heart to pump blood, to oxygenate your body, to recover, and to clear out waste, which can be beneficial in between sets. If your cardio is better, you're going to recover better in between sets to push heavier weight sooner. You're going to have better recovery post-workouts. You're going to have just a better overall quality of life because your heart's healthier and you're in better shape, so you can move around a lot quicker. So cardio has so many benefits, guys, so it's really good to do. And I try to do it like one good session a week, and then I'll still do it maybe a second or third time, but usually not as intense, because I still want my legs to recover and I don't want to like overstrain my system with like too much cardiovascular work, because overall your body does need to recover in general from weights and cardio workouts. So just keep that in mind. Recovery is still an aspect when you're talking about cardiovascular training. So yeah, so that was a good day. I just did I did do the stairs today. But we'll get back to it, and I don't have to go as hard when I get back into it. I'll go like a lesser speed, like and just work my way back up. I don't need to only start when I feel like I can do the speeds I was doing before. I can just do like an 8 to 10 speed for my max speed instead of like 14, and just do the 10 minutes or even do a little bit less, and just work my way back up slowly back to what I was doing before. So I'm thinking next week is when I'm going to do that. And for now, I'll just stick with like 30 minutes on the treadmill, just a modest incline to kind of just get the body moving a little bit, and keep training the abs nice and hard like I'm doing. And we'll get back to where I was and even further. We'll get back to where we need to be, and then obviously progressing is the goal. We don't want to stay the same, and we'll get there for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed that little talk. Time to eat. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.